This next bout is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first from the Isle of Sheppey, Kent, England, weighing 95 kilograms, Cyborg Jr.
Defending New Japan Cup tournament winner, but it's got to be tough, Taz, to come in tonight with no idea who your opponent is going to be.
Toughest thing in the world, guys. We know that, right, Kev? You're right. I mean, that's the toughest thing. You can't prep for what you don't know. But a guy like Zack Sabre Jr., he is always prepared. I hate to sound like that, but he is, man. He's arguably the best joint manipulation wrestler, submission wrestler in the world today.
The argument would be made with Bryan Danielson.
Well, yeah.
That same league.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
And that is rarefied air.
Here we go. Here we go. Who is it? Who is it?
Opponent, Claudio Castagnoli.
Well, that sound you just heard,
Wow.
16,529 people losing their mind.
I got goosebumps.
Oh,
And you don't normally get goosebumps.
Claudio
awesome, man.
Castagnoli, the newest member of the Blackpool Combat Club.
Perfect fit.
A man, Kevin, that you and I have called our fair share of battle. My God, from competition all over the world, Ring of Honor champion, great success, WWE, on and on and on. Now, Claudio Castagnoli. What an answer to the question, who's the best technical wrestler in the world? We've got two of the best right here.
Yeah, Zach's going to have his hands full, Zack Sabre, with this guy. Claudio, he is a freaking stud. Oof, this
One
is
of the
good
strongest
stuff.
men in the game.
Yep.
One of the toughest men, a great technical wrestler. One of the great, I think, leaders within the locker room environment of every locker room he's been in. He's so respected. And now he's in AEW.
Well, JR, I agree. He's respected worldwide in locker rooms everywhere, to your point. And that's not an overstatement. It's a fact. This is going to be a matchup. God, it's great to see Claudio here. Man, this is wild.
He's the kind of guy that can come into your locker room and day one be voted captain of the team.
Claudio Castagnoli and Zach. Oh, Claudio charges right in, European uppercut.
Going right in quick.
He's looking for the Ricola bomb.
Oh, here we go.
Neutralizer. He's going to beat him.
Oh, smart, though. Very smart.
That's off to Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah. Zach needs to get out of the ring. He's got to slow down this momentum.
Absolutely, Kevin. Got to slow down this pace and this home field advantage.
By my recollection, I think Claudio and Zach may have crossed paths once, maybe twice, over a decade ago, back when they were very, very different wrestlers, very, very different men. And now Claudio came in here and almost shocked the world by picking up a quick victory on Zack Sabre Jr.
I don't think Zack Sabre expected him to go for that win that quick, but it worked. Oh, God, what a shot. That's a big man nailing you.
The thing about Claudio is he's a lot bigger than he sometimes has appeared on television. 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
But his strength is the stuff of legend.
Uncle Boom Boom right there, Claudio Castagnoli. And Taz, you can't blow him up either.
No, his cardio's amazing. You can see how the amount of lean muscle. Oh, that was a crash and burn situation. But you can see him shucking that off right there. But no, to your point, Kev, his cardio's amazing. It's well documented.
By Tony Khan hiring this man, it just solidifies the character that AEW wants in their locker room. This guy's got a load of it. and he'll be so invaluable here in so many different ways, including winning championships.
So how Zach stepped under and he focused on that arm of Claudio, but Claudio still landed a forceful uppercut, but you can see he's shaking out the kinks in the arm.
Be careful that shaking that arm after hitting that guardrail with Claudio. With a guy like Zack Sabre, he will zone in on that arm, as you see right here, and take it apart.
This is a blood in the water situation for Zack Sabre Jr. He can sense that arm of Claudio is damaged. Oh, the high boot though.
Good big boot.
Guys that big and that muscular sometimes aren't as flexible as others. Not this dude.
No, he can do it all, JR. There's no doubt. Look at this delayed vertical suplex here. The blood rushing the head of Zack Sabre Jr.
The big man from Lucerne, Switzerland, the newest member of the Blackpool Combat Club, and he brings Sabre back up only to drop him down.
To the point you made earlier, JR, about the strength of this cat.
Yeah. He's got it, man. He's scary strong.
Claudio covers.
He's that veteran we talked about.
Yep.
Been around a while, up and down the roads, several continents. He's always had success.
Kevin, it's not often that you see Zack Sabre Jr. perplexed.
No, he's getting run out of the gym right now, and he's got to figure out a way to get away, to take advantage of any opportunity like this.
I think this is it here, Kevin. That knee bar on the ropes.
And that could, I mean, with that rope.
Oh, what's the back of your knee?
Yeah, I mean, that's almost
It's a cable.
Yeah, it's like almost a slicer on the knee.
Look, he's zoned in there. Look at this. Zack Sabre is zoned in on that leg now.
Smart. Destroy the vertical base. With a bigger, stronger man, you got yourself a chance.
Pulling apart that patella, the kneecap. Referees all over him, and for a good reason.
Hey, listen to Rinsberg.
Taz, the most important thing for Zack Sabre Jr. right now is he's got options.
He does.
The arm or the leg.
Or the leg, right. I would focus on the leg to JR's point. Went for a single, but blocked because of the size difference. I would focus on that leg, but it didn't work on that single. Now he's on the arm again.
And that's the thing, Zach, he'll go high to low, no worries. If the leg's there, he'll take it. If the arm's there, he'll take that.
That's what a wrestler should do. Whatever is there, you take. Whatever they give you, you take.
And that's Zack Sabre Jr. is just so fluid. He's able to change, to pivot on a moment's notice.
Claudio knows that. That's why he did what he did. Oh, nice.
Wakakatame attempt. No.
He still can't break Claudio down. Now, finally.
I find it very challenging that anybody, look at this, the hand and finger manipulation.
Joint manipulation by this guy is amazing.
I just find it very challenging, Taz, to think that somebody's going to make Claudio, on his first night here, in front of a sellout crowd, give up, submit.
Yeah, you know, it'd be tough to argue that point, JR, but if anyone could do it, it's the dude in black and gold trunks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I hear what you're saying, I totally do.
It's an interesting story to follow.
Right,
You know, Zack Sabre Jr. would like to win this match by submission.
Sure. That's his style. Now I wouldn't do this.
Uppercut. Oh, Zack. Oh.
That's why he did that,
He
Taz.
sucks him in. Yeah, that's kind of what Zack Sabre does. Oh, look at this now.
La Mystica throw.
And those square ring posts, really dangerous.
They are dangerous. Yeah, we pointed that out before in the past.
Oh, God.
Both arms now being assaulted.
That's right. He's going right and left to Zack Sabre Jr. Now cranking the neck. Lateral press by Zack.
It's hard to kick out. Both shoulders are hurting. It's hard to get them both off the canvas.
It takes a lot out of you, especially when someone was working on your arm a bit. But he has got such control to Zack Sabre Jr. And you're dealing with someone that's as powerful as we pointed out with Claudio. Now unhooking that arm. That's a good way to tear a labrum, the shoulder, a bicep, anything.
No way. No.
Wrenching back on the fingers to apply even more pressure to the tendons in the shoulders of Claudio Castagnoli.
Overhooking, now driving his forearm into the trapezius area. Now hooking the arm and head. Nice counter by Claudio with the head scissor.
But Taz, Zack Sabre Jr. is so dangerous because of how nimble he is and how he's able to change on a moment's notice.
It's exactly his flexibility, to your point, Excalibur, is underrated. And that's why he's able to be so nimble. It's his flexibility, you know, and I don't think people talk about that enough with him. We talk about the experience level of Claudio, but the same goes for Zack Sabre Jr. He's got a lot of experience all over the world.
Claudio.
He's an 18-year veteran, is Zack Sabre Jr.
Claudio, I believe, over 20 years of in-ring experience.
I think you're right.
That uppercut,
Those
yeah.
eyes
Claudio.
don't look fun, man.
That's just, to me, the signature of Claudio. Those uppercuts.
Yeah, he brings him. You're right, Jay. Oh, God, no.
Oh, what a backbreaker by Claudio.
He's not done here. Oh, my gosh.
Just ragdolling Zack Sabre Jr.
Just pushing him like an offensive lineman would just shut the guy. Defensive. What is that falling?
Oh, yeah. Now you're talking money. Talking about going to the pay window here.
Folks, that first step explosion, the quickness of Claudio. He's a purebred athlete. He's a thoroughbred, and the way he charged in with that form is the key to speed, foot speed.
Claudio, Zack Sabre Jr. on.
Yeah,
oh, look at Zack.
That's smart. By any means necessary.
Restrict the breathing.
And watch the armbar here, guys.
Yes.
Zack Sabre Jr. looking for that Jujigatami.
Yeah, that's a Juji for sure, and the arm is basically locked out, and you see Claudio. Again, this is the strength that'll help here, JR. The strength that he can clasp his fingers, and now get a cover, Claudio, I'm speaking of.
But Claudio's got the strength to pick this man right up.
And I got a feeling he's gonna. I really do.
That is demoralizing. You're the other guy.
It sure is. We've seen the great Bob Backlund do what I think Claudio's about to do here many times.
Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Yeah. Look at the strength of Claudio. He's an animal, man.
One arm, man.
Oh, but
Sabre top.
And he hangs on.
Sabre still
hanging on.
Like a pit bull, the tenacity of Zack Sabre Jr. He's trying to hold that triangle on that arm, that Jujigatami.
And Claudio, with his arm captured, they're on the outside. The match can't end in a submission on the outside.
What the heck? Wait a minute. You think Claudio's thinking
I think he's thinking what you're thinking, yeah. Yeah, and he did it. And he's not done.
Lord.
Oh, not on the steps. Oh, God. He's going to walk the steps with this guy in his arm.
Oh, stop it. Just stop it.
Good Lord.
You're driving me crazy.
He'll wipe his feet on the mat first.
That's tremendous power.
And just dumps Sabre into the ring.
I cannot explain this late in the match how much energy that takes out of your body and power and strength. God, he's a
Fans
freak
very
athlete.
respectful, applauding the efforts of Claudio, making his AEW debut tonight against the amazingly talented Zack Sabre Jr.
Bryan Danielson really was right when he said he got somebody.
He was.
He's on the phone, called his pal, and lined this one up.
And got to tip your cap to William Regal with the Blackpool Combat Club. I mean, the army he has, Excalibur.
And speaking of the Blackpool Combat Club, we now know who the final man in Blood and Guts will be this Wednesday. It will be Claudio Castagnoli.
Uh-oh.
And Zack Sabre Jr. could be going for a ride, Kevin. Oh, no.
Got a guillotine here.
I'll take your giant swing and I'll turn it into a guillotine.
And it works.
Sabre anticipated it.
All right.
Legs are all in. Be careful here, Zack.
Look at the back, the muscles, the power, just a scary. Not a good place to land.
No.
Unless you're wearing a cup.
No, I'm sure Zack's not, but
You know, the interesting thing about Claudio Castagnoli in that Blood and Guts match coming up this Wednesday on Dynamite is that if there is one man that Eddie Kingston hates more than Bryan Danielson, it's Claudio Castagnoli.
that's true. And we know Jericho Appreciation Society has the man advantage in this match coming up in Detroit.
Oh, boy. No. Watch this now.
Yes.
Zack steps over. He's looking for the Manjigatami in the ropes.
Oh, my God, this is dangerous. Guys are tremendous.
I gotta listen to the referee's count on the death.
Oh, no, he hears it. He just knows that Bryce isn't going to call for the DQ.
Yeah, just you hold that thing off for 5 seconds, and maybe you tear a tendon on your opponent.
Yeah, exactly, Taz. You've been there.
Yes, sir. Many times. And
those uppercuts
now,
like Sabre rocked Claudio back into the ring, but Claudio answers with one of his own.
Man, I like this match.
it's great. It's great because it's a toss-up. And now Claudio, he's going gut wrench here. This guy could throw Zack Sabre wherever the hell he wants right now.
Gut wrench slam off the middle rope by Castagnoli.
You know what I like, guys? Claudio is not trying to go hold for hold with Zack Sabre Jr. He's smart. He's wrestling his style match, using his power and strength. It sounds simplistic, but it's the right way to go about a match.
Well, Kevin, you have to imagine Claudio has a New Japan World subscription. He knows exactly the wrestler that Zack Sabre Jr. has matured into.
Oh, and trust me, I'm salivating at the idea of Claudio perhaps coming over and competing in New Japan Pro Wrestling one day. Oh, my God.
And that uppercut
Oh.
That uppercut dropped Zach.
And fans know what they want.
They want this, and then Sabre knows what's about to happen.
Yeah, Sabre knows what they want as well. The giant swing.
You can boo Zack Sabre Jr., but he's right to do that, Excalibur.
But Taz, in Claudio's case, you can't let the fans what they want wrestle the match for you.
No, you're right. And Claudio knows that. He knows that. I think he's just having fun with the people because he knows that he's got Zack Sabre Jr. down and hurting right now. But you're right.
Zach sent across the ring, 2 hard uppercuts. Perhaps a third? No. Claudio misses. Zach, boom, answers with one of his own.
Zack Sabre Jr.'s not going to let up here. He's got a lot of heart against this human beast.
2.
How tough is Zach, man?
Zach has toughened up a lot over the last year. Opponents used to be able to bully him and take advantage. Now, over the last couple of years, he's added a little bit of size to his frame.
He has.
And
the maturity that comes.
And has found a way to have that extra gear.
I'm letting you know he's tough. These shots are heavy shots by a big, powerful freaking guy in Claudio.
Now we're thinking business here, ladies and gentlemen. It's inevitable. We're going to see it. Yes, we are.
Oh, but he can't hang on.
That bicep, he's grabbing. He might have popped that. I hope he didn't pop his tendon there. He said he's okay. He said to the ref, I'm good.
And remember, both arms of Claudio were attacked by Zack Sabre Jr. Zach, the up kicks.
Oh, yeah.
And the up kicks, the heel of Zach's boot was colliding with the shoulder of Claudio.
It was. He knows where he's got an issue with that arm. He's going for this sharpshooter or scorpion deathlock here. And
as if there was a difference.
But Zach turned it around and
got a heel hook there, guys. That's beautifully done.
Yeah.
That heel hook is perfect. Perfect, the tightness of it.
Claudio's got the pain. The pain's on Claudio right now.
Right now, guys, it don't matter how big and strong you are. You got a heel hook on you like that.
That'll help.
That will help, absolutely.
It'll interrupt your processes.
But that alleviates the size.
But again, Zack Sabre Jr. with so many options.
Those are nasty shots by Claudio.
Oh, man.
Beautiful with that gable grip on
the ankle.
Yeah, now he transitioned to a different ankle bar with a reverse grip. Your knees
is down.
This is what Claudio doesn't want. You don't want to get sucked into a mat game with a guy like Zack Sabre Jr.
And have your ankle, your heel, stuck in this position for that length of time.
And he's got a knee, well, he had the knee locked up too. But here, look at that counter here by Claudio. He ended up back in the sharpshooter, scorpion, beautifully, almost.
But Zach, I mean, he's just...
Sabre's like wrestling a slinky. He's just long and lean and flexible.
And he has such tremendous submission defense that he was able to get out of that, but the double stomps, and Zach able to kick out.
Well, Claudio put all his body weight, back on that cover, but it still was not enough to keep Sabre down. What a battle this has been, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Forbidden Door has swung open to Claudio Castagnoli taking on New Japan's Zack Sabre Jr. What a gem this is.
Freaking awesome stuff. Awesome. Didn't expect this cat to be here.
Sold out crowd chiming in.
Yeah, north of 16,000 people right here in Chicago.
The uppercut lands. Claudio not impressed. Not impressed at all.
Yeah,
that'll get your attention.
It will.
And your respect.
But I do think, JR, that maybe Zack Sabre is sucking him in for something,
We've seen this
Could be.
over the last few months in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He takes big shots.
Yeah. You sacrifice yourself.
Yes.
But you can only take so many of those big shots there, Taz.
Right, no, you're right. That's true. That's true. There's the counter. A little backside. No backside. Holding on.
Nicely done there by Zack Sabre Jr.
Claudio elevate. Oh, Zach transitioned in midair.
No doubt with the legs in. He shifted his choke now to the opposite arm. He's going to trap the arm with the leg. Yeah, good stuff. This kid.
Claudio reaching.
He's really
Zach.
good. Yeah, the match might end right here. He might have to tap out with his foot.
That's legal.
That is legal. Because you can't tap. Well, That on the shoulder. God. Long legs, having that range. Having that range helps if you're Claudio.
But Zach,
Somebody should have told Zack Sabre Jr. the rules.
oh, Zach is very, very well acquainted with the rules. He is testing the outer limits of Bryce Remsburg's patience in this match.
Yeah, I agree with you, Excalibur, he is, but I get what you're saying, JR. But, you know, some of the best guys ever to do.
Some hard-ass referees will count your ass
They would
out.
count
That's
you
the
out.
bottom line. You lose, you go home with a short share of the purse.
Yeah, well, Bryce Remsburg might have to deal with 16,000 people, though.
That's right, and Zach knows it. Oh, that PK. And Claudio inviting more.
Those are hard round kicks. And a big
Interesting
kick.
trend nowadays. The guys invite guys to bring your stuff. Show me what you got. Get me with your best shot here.
And you can see Claudio, that PK not just affecting the chest, but the arms as well, Taz.
Sure thing. That's how you can affect the bicep and shoulder, but he got caught. He got caught.
Cut and left arm lariat. Claudio falls into a pinning predicament. No.
Well, you said something important there, Excalibur. He fell into it, which was smart. He took what was there. Look at his counter.
Oh,
Zach.
Wait, European clutch coming up from Zach. 1, 2, oh!
Beautiful way he bridged up to prevent himself from being pinned.
Claudio elevates the overcut.
Oh, nowhere to go.
Might be the beginning of the end.
What a follow through that clothesline was amazing.
Explosive.
Discus lariat. And Kevin.
Welcome to the AEW. Claudio.
Claudio Castagnoli!
I feel like we've been saying it. Like we've been saying it after every match. What an amazing match.
Yes.
But this show's been amazing. That was an amazing contest by two great wrestlers.
And now with Zack Sabre Jr. behind him, Claudio Castagnoli, the Blackpool Combat Club, Santana, Ortiz, and Kingston turn their attention to Blood and Guts coming up this Wednesday.
And of course, we still have the potential dream match down the road of Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. But guys, you got a grade A stud right here in AEW now in Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli.
Blackpool Combat Club just got so much stronger.
Oh, yeah.
As if they needed it.
I was just going to say the same thing. You took the words out of my mouth because they don't need it. And now, good gosh, they are stacked.
Well, it's good to see this guy.
Yeah, it's
What
great.
a class act.
Yep.
Credit to the pro wrestling business. And make no mistake, he is a pro wrestler and not a sports entertainer.
Well said, Jim. Well said, man. Don't even say that like you. You nailed it. What a match. I got a feel for Zack Sabre Jr. bit. I do. He gave his best effort out here, and I'll defend him in the case that he didn't know who the hell he was going to face. I got to say that.
Now, but you're 100% correct, Taz. Zack Sabre Jr. didn't know who he had to come in to fight tonight. Claudio knew full well, and he used every bit of his power to score.